Smith stated, allowing this prosecution to go forward and the ultimate jury decision threaten the enforcement procedures established by Congress under the Act and stretch the meaning of the statute in such a way as to threaten due process of law. It is clear Manhattan District Judge Juan Merchan's decisions, guided by political bias, unfairly prejudiced the outcome of the trial and violated President Trump's due process rights.
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Jim Jordan and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez team up in a shocking congressional hearing that leaves Jasmine Crockett completely exposed. Watch this fiery exchange as Jordan pushes past the spin, AOC corners Crockett, and the Democrat narrative crumbles in front of the American people. This is a must-watch moment that the mainstream media won't cover.
Remember, Bragg and Colangelo bootstrapped charges that are normally misdemeanors to some underlying crime to make the charges a felony. But what was the underlying crime? Prosecutors didn't reveal that until after the trial began. Mr. Colangelo, in his opening statement, accused President Trump of violating the Federal Elections Campaign Act. But the problem is, in the plain reading of that act, doesn't support the indictment or the verdict. As Commissioner Smith stated, allowing this prosecution to go forward and the ultimate jury decision threaten the enforcement procedures established by Congress under the Act and stretch the meaning of the statute in such a way as to threaten due process of law. It is clear Manhattan District Judge Juan Merchan's decisions, guided by political bias, unfairly prejudiced the outcome of the trial and violated President Trump's due process rights. Bragg's prosecution of President Trump, with the help of Judge Merchan, opened the door for politically motivated prosecutions, and it will not be easy to undo the damage that's already been done. As we have seen, other ambitious prosecutors have followed Bragg's lead and pursued politically motivated indictments against the former president. Rather than debate political opponents on substance, the Democrats' strategy to win the 2024 election is through the use of partisan, lawfare tactics.
In a fraud case of the United States Attorney's Office where nobody lost money, there were no victims, and no one was worse off at the end of it, it just makes it laughable, even before you get to steps 2 through probably 20 that make this case really absurd to have been brought to begin with.
It wasn't a contribution. If it was a contribution, it wouldn't have been reported until after the election, and no one suffered any losses, and yet they bring this charge against President Trump. I find that just amazing. If that's not political motivation, I don't know, because what other motivation could there be?
Yeah, it's really almost inarguable at this point that the motivation for this case was political. It's really, I've never heard a serious argument that it should have been prosecuted otherwise. I know Mr. Wu might have one, but I just haven't heard that, because it seems political from the inception all the way to the end.
I just want to level set, because I feel as if some people don't understand how government works, and I don't know how they got to Congress. So, Mr. Wu, I'm gonna need you to help me out, because I don't know that I trust that other people will know the answers to these questions. Number one, how many branches of government do we have?
3.
3, okay, sounds good. So, can you name them for me?
Legislative, judiciary, and executive.
Very good. Okay, so currently, I think that I serve in the legislative branch. Would you agree?
I agree.
Okay, fine. Can you tell me, when somebody goes to court, such as a criminal convicted of 34 felony counts, state court in New York, would that be the legislative people or judicial people?
Well, it's really the executive that's prosecuting, and then it's within the judiciary to run the trial properly.
Okay, very good. So, judiciary. So, typically, if someone has an issue with, say, what happens in court, do they then somehow hop from state court all the way to the federal legislative branch, or is there a different process in which you are supposed to be able to explain any issues you may have?
The process would be the judicial appellate process, holding aside.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about
just a-
AG.
I don't
Point
think
of-
you
point
know
of
what
order.
you're here
President.
for.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I
you're
think
still
your
stuck in the
fake
courtroom.
eyelashes are messing up
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
your
please
screen.
regain
That's beneath
order
even
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you
meeting will
attack the
suspend.
physical
Meeting will
appearance of another
suspend.
person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play. with
Baby
me.
girl?
We're gonna,
I don't think
We are going to
so.
move, and we're going to take your words down.
I
Thank you very
second that motion.
So who will have to pay? Okay. Ms. Green agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
should apologize.
recognizes
No,
Mr.
she
Perry.
should apologize.
Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're
reserve
not
the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
Mr.
not
Perry.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
it's
minority.
pretty
No,
self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're
out
not-
of order.
you don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike the.
Patriots, something historic just happened on the House floor. Marjorie Taylor Greene and Chip Roy unleashed one of the most fiery and unapologetic speeches we have ever witnessed in Congress, and it may have just ended Ilhan Omar's political career for good. Let's rewind a little. For years, Ilhan Omar has been one of the most controversial figures in Washington. She has mocked America's values, downplayed our greatest tragedies, and repeatedly aligned herself with ideas that weaken this country instead of strengthening it. While our soldiers fight and die for freedom, Omar has spent her time defending failed globalist agendas and attacking the very Constitution she swore an oath to protect. And the American people have had enough. This is why the moment you're about to see matters so much. Greene and Roy didn't just deliver a speech, they delivered a reckoning, a wake-up call, a declaration that America will no longer tolerate leaders who despise the very nation that gave them everything. Chip Roy stood tall and reminded America that we are not a nation built on apologies. We are a nation built on sacrifice, on courage, and on faith. He warned against the globalist mindset that Omar has championed, making it crystal clear, if you come to Congress to dismantle America, you'll be exposed. Then came Marjorie Taylor Greene, and let me tell you, she brought the fire. Point by point, she dismantled Omar's record. She exposed how Omar has consistently voted against policies that protect America's borders, how she's defended policies that coddle criminals instead of protecting families, and how she's worked harder for radical ideologies than for the people she represents. Greene's passion shook the room. Her words cut through the lies. She said what millions of Americans have been waiting to hear: enough is enough. And here's the key. This isn't just about speeches in Congress. This is about momentum. People across the country, Republicans, independents, even some Democrats, are realizing that Ilhan Omar doesn't represent American values. She represents a radical ideology that is out of touch with the everyday struggles of hardworking families. The truth is, Omar's career is hanging by a thread. Her own district is starting to turn against her. Voters are waking up. And what Greene and Roy did today was drive the final nail into the coffin. They gave the people permission to say what they've been feeling for years, that Omar has no place in the United States Congress. Mark my words, patriots, this was a turning point. The establishment is terrified, the radical left is scrambling, and America First conservatives are rising stronger than ever. This isn't just the end of Ilhan Omar's influence. It's the beginning of a new era where patriots take back Washington and fight for the soul of our nation. So, I want to hear from you. Do you believe Omar's days in Congress are numbered? And do you agree that Greene and Roy's fiery stand was exactly what America needed? Drop your comments below, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Congress Breaking News. Together, we will keep exposing corruption, defending truth, and putting America first. Stay tuned, patriots. The fight is just getting started. YouTube description. Marjorie Taylor Greene and Chip Roy just delivered a fiery speech that shook Congress to its core, exposing Ilhan Omar's radical record and sending shockwaves across Washington. Patriots, this could mark the end of Omar's political career. In this video, We break down every explosive moment and why this speech may change everything for the future of America. Subscribe to Congress Breaking News for more unfiltered truth and raw reactions the mainstream media won't show you. Together, we are building a movement that puts America first.